Hey guys, this is E-Money Blue coming to you today, and had a special recipe requested by my son Junior, who's actually on the camera right now. Thank you, Junior.
Yeah.
We're going to put together today for you some chocolate chip cookies my way, the way I like them, the way my son likes them. I know you're used to seeing us brewing beer and putting equipment together, but today we're going to step aside. It's Saturday here in Arizona, and we're going to make some chocolate chip cookies. Let's go ahead and preheat this oven. We're going to set it for 375 for about 10 to 12 minutes. I like to do it at about 11 so I won't overshoot. Some of the ingredients you're going to need for this, as we went over, is 2 eggs, 2 sticks of softened butter, vanilla, 1.5 cups of chocolate chips, 1 cup of brown sugar, and 1 cup of white sugar. And in this bowl I have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. What we're going to do first, we're going to combine the ingredients. We're going to start with combining the butter and the sugar. Okay, so let's get started. Remember, we're here in Arizona, so this is room temperature butter. It's a little softer than normal. We're going to go ahead and add that to our bowl. We're going to also add our brown sugar and white sugar mixture to the bowl. Put on our whipping blade. Lock it down, put it on low speed, and whip it till it creams. And to this, we're going to add 2 tablespoons, we're doing a big batch here, of good quality vanilla, pure vanilla. Once that gets creamy, then we'll add the second egg and beat until creamy. You don't have to worry about this one getting too over whipped right now at this stage. You'll worry about that when it comes down to adding the flour into the mixture. So right now we'll whip that till it's smooth. Now let's add the flour mixture, a little at a time. Here you don't want to whip this too much, because now you're starting activating the glutens in the flour. All right, we've already turned off the mixer here. We're going to go ahead and open it up. That's what you want to see. And scrape the sides down. Also get all this off of the mixer blade. As best you can. And at this point, you're going to want to remove the blade. Save that for one of the kitties to nibble on. Preferably Eric Jr., my cameraman. Okay, now that we got that all cleaned up, we're going to go ahead and fold in our chocolate morsels. That's 1 cup. Here's a 1/2 cup. They're getting soft here in Arizona, but it's all good. Go ahead and fold those in. You don't want to overwork that dough. You want nice, flaky cookies. All right, we're going to continue folding these in a few more times And at this point you can add in other things like raisins or a little oatmeal. Half a cup of oatmeal is always nice. Or walnuts. A lot of people like walnuts. I actually love walnuts in this recipe. Eric just likes the chocolate chips by themselves. We're not going to make them too chocolate chippy because my wife Jody doesn't care for a lot of chocolate chips. So we only went a cup and a half. If it was me, it would be 3 full cups. Alright, next we'll show you how to put these on the cookie sheet. Another tip. Out here in Arizona, we're anywhere about a 95 to 104 degrees on any given day. And as you can see, the chocolates and everything starts to melt. A good thing I found out is if you take the cookie dough after you've made it and put it in the freezer for about 5-10 minutes just for it to stiffen back up, it keeps the cookies from spreading out so much. So let's go ahead and put that in the freezer. Okay, we're back. I've just taken the cookie dough container out of the freezer, gave it a chance to cool. Like I said, it's about 95 here in Arizona today. Pretty warm. So you can see it's firmed up a bit. Just like cookie dough you'd buy from the store. We're going to take a ice cream scoop. You can wet it, oil it. I prefer it. No big deal. It's also good portion control. We're going to place those like that. I'm going to space them about 2 to 3 inches apart because they will expand. Little scoops of ice cream. You can make the cookies smaller or larger depending on your liking. I tend to like nice cookies. I'm used to going back 2 and 3 times, especially if you say you're on a diet and you only can have 1 cookie. Might as well have a big one. I'm going to go ahead and place these in the oven for 11 minutes. In the middle rack. Okay, here we are. The next set's going inside the oven. The other ones are over here cooling. This recipe does about 2 dozens. But just to let you know, 1 is missing. That's because of the Cookie Monster that's using the camera right now. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the oven. And also remember, when they come out of the oven, allow them to rest in the pan for 2 minutes before transferring them to a cookie rack. Go ahead and finish the movie. Man, these cookies are fantastic. These just came out the oven. The other 12, we won't mention those. They're gone though. And we've got some new cookies here. These are hot on the rack. These went a little browner on. Went to 12 minutes. You want them 11 if you want a little gooey. I like them gooey. Eric likes his kind of well done. But as you can see, the bottom nice and brown. Great for dipping cookies. Really, really delicious. Also add me to your favorites and you can subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Eric Sr. and Eric Jr. for YouTube.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe. And